Welcome and or welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. So this is my stuffing my wallet video. I have my sinking fund here. I have my wallet. I have my money, and I have my my planner. So let's get started. What I'm doing differently this time than I've been doing the last couple videos is there is no sense in me writing this out again because the numbers are the same. So we'll just go with the numbers and I will explain them to you. Let's get those sliding together. All right, so that should be better. Okay, so the car payment. My car payment, I pay the same amount every time I get paid. So the monthly amount is $535.95. Every time I get paid, I pay $267.98. My car insurance is $366.82, and every time I get paid, I put in $185. Okay, so my life insurance is $57.30, and that, let's see, I'm going to add a category here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the life insurance is $57.30, and that comes out on the 5th of the month. And so I split this up over the 2 pay periods to make sure I have the right amount of money. And so every time I get paid, I put $28.75 into the account to make sure I can cover that bill. This Wells Fargo student loan, the monthly payment is $135.84, and this payment comes out on the 18th. And so each pay period, I put aside $67.92. My subscriptions, these come out randomly throughout the month, but I have my Apple Music comes out on the 13th. That is $11.13. I have Google comes out on the 14th. That is $1.99. I have a TubeBuddy account for YouTube that comes out on the 11th, and that is $4.50. And then I have iCloud comes out on the 6th, and that is $2.99. And then another $12.99 that comes out on the 4th. So each pay period, I put aside $25.29, and that gets me to that total. Gas, I do this every pay period. That is a sinking fund. And I'll put that here. Payday is what I just wrote. All right, restaurants is also a payday because that is a cash category. Miscellaneous, same thing. So gas gets $350 a month. Every pay period it gets $175. Restaurants gets $100 a month, and that gets $50 every pay period. That's for me to eat out at work. Miscellaneous gets $200 a month, or $100 every pay period. And that is for me to spend on me. That's just my spending money. Tide gets $600 a month, or $300 every pay period. And that's a cash category as well. Before the quarantine, it was a cash category. Right now, it's a digital. My phone bill comes out on the 9th of the month, And so every pay period I put aside $55, but you know that $25 actually goes to the phone bill and $30 goes into the extra money. You'll see that when we stuff the account. Retirement comes out on the 4th of the month, and that's $50. And every pay period I put aside $25 for that. My sinking funds total $646, and every pay period you see me stuff those at $323. My federal student loan is $156.90 for the month, and this would come out on the 9th. It is on deferment right now, $78.45, so that means it's not coming out at all. My city card, that would be due on the 13th of the month, and then this Capital One card is due on the 2nd of the month, and those are the minimum balances. So it didn't make sense for me to redo this because you guys have already seen it, and the things are still there. So I can do another video if you like to see what my numbers would look like if I did the actual paycheck budget, so you could see if I paid my bills fully when they come instead of splitting them up, what my budget would look like. If you're interested in that, let me know and I can create a video like that for you. Okay, so what this means is that my total bills minus the credit cards, which are these, my total comes up to $1,681.39. And so my paycheck, in case you are wondering and you're new here, it's my personal account only. This is just me. This does not include my husband. And this does not include the house stuff because that stuff gets put into the house account. So the mortgage is not included in here. That goes into my joint account for my husband. And so for that account, I put in money there to cover the mortgage. It covers electricity. It covers the water bill. That also covers like Hulu, internet, and stuff like that. I mean, Hulu, internet, whatever, that is in that separate account. So none of that is here. These are all bills that I am responsible for. Okay, so extra money that's left over is $631.16. So what I did was I went ahead and whited this out so we can make room for what we are doing this pay period. We know that my paycheck savings challenge is going to get $5.85 because that's what always goes in there. The savings challenge, my emergency fund extra money is going to get $86 because I need to make sure I'm putting the right amount in there. $186 every pay period is going into that emergency fund category. So the savings challenge, that's what this is, and we're going to see how much money we're putting in there. All right, so let's take a gander here. I am going to randomly, hold on, let me get a kid to do it. Okay, I got somebody coming. All right, tell me how much money we're putting into the savings challenge this week.
135.
That's the amount I'm putting in there?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, Lord. This boy got me putting $135 into the savings challenge. All right. That hurts. Let me tell you, that hurts. All right. 135 is how much is going there.
I was gonna give you $1 into my savings account.
But you know this isn't going to you, right? This is going into my savings challenge, right?
Oh.
Yep, not going to you.
No.
He picked a big number because he thought that was going to him. Joke's on him. All right, let's see. How much is, let me grab a calculator. All right, so 631.16 631.16, if we take away 585, 135, that's going to go into the savings challenge, and $86. That means I should have $404.31, and that would be the actual snowball amount this time, $404.31. And then if I don't spend any of the money that I set aside for myself, which is $180, then that would be $584.31. That would go toward the Wells Fargo student loan payment this pay period. All right, so let's get stuffing. All right, so let's get started. I've already taken the categories out to make it a little bit easier. All right, so restaurants. If you are new here, we are a family of 5. And so we budget for eating out because sometimes I just don't have the bandwidth to cook. I don't feel like it. My husband doesn't feel like it, and we still have to eat. So we have restaurants set aside just for that. I understand Dave Ramsey says if you are on baby step number 2, then the only restaurant you should see is if you are working there. That doesn't work for us. So restaurants gets $150. $50 is for me. That's what I put aside for me to be able to eat out at work. And then $100 goes toward the family. So that is going to get 5 20s. Three 10s, 3 5s, and 5 1s. So this should be $150 if I did that right, because I just did it off memory. Yep, that's $150. So that goes inside of the wallet. Next up is date night. I'm not adding to date night. I normally would. I would put $75 into there. So it's going to be $150, $120, and $15. But because we are not going anywhere, this money is not going to go into the category. It's going to go into the house fund. That $150 is going to sit right there. Up next is groceries. Groceries is going to get $250. We are a family of 5, like I said, so that's $100 per person for the month, and that comes out to $25 per person every pay period. So we're going to do 2 $100 bills, 2 $20 bills, and 2 $5 bills. So every week we budget $125 for the groceries. And that sits there like that. Gas is going to get $175. This used to account for 3.5 fill-ups. I have a third row SUV, so it takes a little bit of gas for me to do that. But I haven't been filling up very much, pretty much like everybody else who's been working from home. That is going to get put into the account, which is now digital. I still like to stuff it and then deposit it into my Capital One account. All right, so the next up is miscellaneous. Miscellaneous gets $100 for me. And so that is going to get 3 20s, 2 10s, 3 5s, and then 5 1s. So this is for me to spend on me how I want. Usually when the outside was open, I would either spend this on going to get my nails done, getting my eyebrows arched, maybe buying some pins for myself or something like that. But now I really haven't been spending it. So it's been going toward my debt payments. Also, before, when I didn't have the credit cards that I have now, that extra money would be going toward buying me a Louis bag. But, you know, I can't do that now in good conscience, not when I have these bills that I have to pay. All right, so allowance. The littles are going to get $10 each. They get a 5 and 5 1s each. They're responsible for keeping their rooms clean, keeping their bathroom clean, putting the dishes away after Big Girl washes them. Big Girl is going to get her $20. So this is Big Girl, Little Girl, and then my son. And so it sits in my wallet like this. Next up in my wallet would be aftercare, but you know, aftercare we're not paying for right now because we are aftercare. We are daycare, we are before care, we are everything care right now. So this is going to go into the house fund as well. So I'll just set that there. Also, we would be putting $50 into Big Girl's aftercare. Huh? Okay, well, go put it down. So Big Girl's aftercare would be going there as well, but it's not. So that's going to go into the home repair account. Also in my wallet would be my phone bill money, and so that is going to be $55. That's going to get 2 10s, or I'm sorry, 2 20s, 1 10, and 1 5. And that's going to sit right here in my wallet. I think that's it for the wallet. All right, so now we have our sinking funds. So we're going to put $100 into vacation. Our outside is opening up just a little bit, so I think we might end up taking baby girl on her trip this summer that she gets to take with her parents by herself. We've already paid for that trip. It's just a matter of being able to go, and that trip would be a trip to Busch Gardens and the water park that is around there. We'll see how it goes. We wouldn't be doing that until sometime in July if we do it, and it would be just her. All right, and then $100 is going to go into savings. So we would also put $65 into baby girl's gymnastics, but because she's not going, they opened up, but I don't feel comfortable sending her back, so we're not doing that right now, and they aren't charging us for it. So we're going to put that into the home repair. Big girl's laptop would get $45, so she would get 2 20s and 1 5. We'll put that back here. All right, so now we are at the regular stuffing. Let me tell you, I can't wait until I can stuff more than $17. Because I feel like this doesn't move the needle as much as I want it to. It moves it, you know, what it can. But I just personally can't wait till I can get more than that. So $21 goes into the personal for me. $17 goes into the doctor. $17 will go into home repair. So for home repair, let's see how much we're adding this pay period. We're adding 1, 2, 3, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 56, 57, 357 into home repair. And for home repair, we just found out we need to fix our pool. Isn't that fun? And that is going to cost us $700. So, yep, when it rains, it pours. All right, next would be $17 is going to go into school. We're going to skip vacation because we already put money there. $17 goes into car. $17 goes into Christmas. And $17 goes into birthday. So everything is stuffed, and that is it for this Stuffing Sunday. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up because it really does help. Go ahead and click that subscribe button if you made it this far. And if you have not already done so, join the family. Take a journey with us. And until next time, journey on.